Dating after 50 isn't just different. It's a different world entirely. The rules have changed. The people have changed. And let's be honest, we've changed. What once was all about butterflies and first kisses now carries shadows of grief, divorce, health scares, and walls we've built over time. So why does dating feel so strange now? Why does it feel more confusing, more cautious, and sometimes more exhausting than it ever did in our youth? Let's talk about the real reasons love feels different after 50 and why that might not be such a bad thing. We're not rushing anymore, and that changes everything. When you're 20 or 30, there's a rush in love, a sense of urgency. Marry before 30. Kids before 35. Buy the house. Build the life. But after 50, that rush, it's gone. We're not trying to meet someone's parents next weekend or lock down a date for prom. We're taking our time. And wow, does that change everything? You see, when the pressure is off, it forces us to ask bigger questions. Do I even want to live with someone again? Do I want to share my routines, my quiet nights, my toothpaste? In our 50s and beyond, dating isn't about building a life from scratch. It's about blending two already built lives, and that's not always easy. People have habits, schedules, grown children, sometimes even exes still in the picture. We're not dating with a blank slate. We're dating with a chalkboard that already has some writing on it. And you know what? That's okay, because it means we're more intentional now. We're not chasing fairy tales. We're chasing peace. We're not looking for someone to complete us. That was a myth anyway. We're looking for someone who fits with the life we've already created. So yes, dating after 50 feels different. But it's because we're no longer racing. We're walking, carefully, thoughtfully. And that slow pace, it brings clarity. Not everyone you date now will become your partner. Some might just become a lovely conversation, a shared dinner, a new friend, and that's enough. Because now we're finally choosing from a place of calm, not chaos. We're more guarded, but not just because of pain. By the time you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, you've been through some things. We've had heartbreaks, divorces. Some of us have lost spouses. Others have spent decades alone. So yes, it's true. We do come to dating with more armor now. But it's not just because we're scared. It's because we're aware. We've seen what happens when we open our hearts too quickly or to the wrong person. We've learned to spot red flags sooner. We've practiced the art of saying no thank you. But here's what people get wrong. Being cautious doesn't mean we're cold. It means we respect ourselves enough to protect our peace. The truth is, we still want love, desperately sometimes. We still want to be held, to laugh over silly things, to wake up next to someone who chooses us. But we want it without the chaos, without losing ourselves in the process. So yes, we're guarded, but not because we're broken, because we finally understand the cost of giving too much, too fast, to someone who hasn't earned it. That's wisdom, not bitterness. And if someone is patient enough to earn our trust, they'll find there's still so much warmth left, still so much tenderness, still so much love to give. We want different things now, and that's not a bad thing. When we were young, dating had a checklist. Do they have a good job? Are they attractive? Do they want kids? But after 50, that checklist changes. It becomes more about, do I feel safe with them? Can I be myself? Will they respect my boundaries, my time, my space? We're not trying to build a house together anymore. We're trying to build peace. Maybe we don't even want to live together. Just share weekends, trips, or quiet dinners. Maybe we don't want marriage again. Or maybe we do, but only if it feels light, not like another job. These new wants confuse people. They say, but don't you want something real? Yes, we do. But we want real to feel good. Not heavy, not exhausting. We want someone to sit with, to walk with, to do nothing with, and still feel everything. Our hearts may be older, but they still hope. They still light up at kindness, at laughter, at someone remembering how we take our coffee. So no, we're not shallow. We're just clear. We know what hurts now. And more importantly, we know what heals. We're finally dating for us, not for who we used to be. This is the part no one tells you. In our younger years, we dated to prove something, that we were lovable, desirable, capable of finding the one. But now, we don't have to prove anything. We're not trying to impress our friends or make our parents proud. We're not worried about what they think of our partner's job, height, or hairline. We're finally dating for ourselves. That means we can be pickier, softer, slower. We can admit what we want and walk away from what we don't. And that kind of freedom, it's beautiful. Because now love doesn't have to come with pressure. It can come with peace. And when it does, it feels so much sweeter. So if dating feels strange after 50, it's because we're finally doing it right. Not for image, not for expectation, but for the quiet joy of being seen and choosing someone who sees us back, If any part of this resonated with you, welcome. You're not the only one wondering why dating feels different now. It's not because you failed, it's because you've grown. And here on Elder Words, we talk about that growth, the heartbreak, the healing, and the surprising beauty of this next chapter. So if you're looking for honest conversations, gentle truths, and a little bit of hope, subscribe. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, it's never too late to feel deeply, love gently, and start again. On your own terms.